we did Project Gaia. Now, before we really get into it, I'd like to say that the game that we have, what you'll see, stunningly beautiful landscapes, incredible level design. There's only one problem. It's not actually a game.
Is that the deception?
No. Basically, what it was we've had a lot of trouble with rebuilds, like hour and a half rebuilds, which have caused a bit of a problem, and thus, in the end, we had some issues with, was it texture files for models and stuff, and unhappiness going all around. So there's an Unreal 3 editor file, but no cooked game file, sadly. Anyway, so group members who are all there, and yeah, Damien here will now move us forward.
This is basically this is a photograph of us.
Hard at work.
Yeah, hard at work. It's actually not false. We were really like this. Basically, the first thing that came to our mind as soon as we got the project was that we wanted to get elements of RPGs inside an RPG. And by that, what I mean is giving things like, giving the player the choice between different races and having it so that each race basically represents a type of player. So we wanted to have a cute race, a mean race, and a mean looking race. Basically, developing on this thing, we developed quite a lot of lore, actually. Basically, yeah, the first thing we looked at was lore. What was this world about? What was its history? What had happened? And why things had turned out the way they did. Basically, there are three races, which are the Kikari, the Graal, and the Aqua. There's been a great war between them. The Graal won. The Kikari basically ran off with they built an airship, which set sail, and now they're safe from the Graal. The Aqua built a city underwater, and this is actually the level. The level will involve and actually has the 3D model done by a 3D model of the city itself. We made a website for the thing, which has it's a wiki with a few pages, but still, yeah. All models were made in 3D Max 10, and yeah, we decided we wanted to import our own custom buildings because we felt that the stuff we had in UT3 wasn't adequate. So what we actually made in the end was a pump, animated pump that sort of worked, sort of. It had all crazy stuff going on in 3D Max, but then not really Unreal. We built a whole dome, underwater dome for the cities, buildings inside. We managed to get the city, not the buildings. That's a model done. This is a lift animated with Kismet that goes basically from the landscape. It goes outside from the next. Yeah, for the level design, basically what happened is that we arrived. We spent a lot of time doing sort of pre-production things. We arrived to a certain point where we understood that it was either doing something that looked good and actually had very little in terms of gameplay, or something that looked bad and had very little in terms of gameplay. So we went for the first one. This is basically the overview. This is just an image from the level. You can see this is the area. That's the city. That's how you access it. Yeah, basically this is what we have spent a lot of our time on, the level itself.
That's just a close-up. Pretty. It looks nice. All of that was done in Max. The domes, the little villages, little huts in it, the elevator, the upper building that's on land, which allows you to access it, all done in Max and put it into Unreal. And this is the funny part, yeah, they're textured fine, they look beautiful there, but Unreal doesn't like them for some reason. That's what kind of made this a non-game. But it's a very good non-game. This would be the starting place for the Graal, who are kind of attacking or besieging the Aqua camp in the city. It's like a village inside this big walled, kind of looks like a wheel area, and there'll be NPCs that you can get quests from in there, and basically stuff that will allow you to learn what you're doing in that level, what you have to do, where you're going, and what's going to happen. And yeah, then you leave that encampment and you progress into the actual level. The highlight, one of the highlights of the game is our mushroom forest. And it looks like that. Lots of mushrooms, some rather nifty little particle effects, bit of blue. And basically we're just trying to go for the kind of surreal, ethereal, kind of magical, fantastical atmosphere. Like when you walk in there, it's not what you would normally expect. So detail into that. That's it.
The real village, which we had
Looked at before.
also. Party lights.
Yeah, we had a bunch of weapons modeled for this game by lots of our modelers. So we had a crossbow complete with bolt there, which was working with everything, or at least animated, and a blunderbuss, which did not make it into the game, but it's there. It's an asset. It's good. We like it. And that would be it.